Hi Virgo, this is your January 27th through February 2nd weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already involved with somebody. In the third spread, we'll see if anybody wants to get back together with you. After that, in spread number 4, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And the fifth spread will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. So this first spread is a new love this week, Virgo, and this reading blew my mind. It really did. Anyway, we've got the Moon clarified by the Magician. We have the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Chariot. We have the Lovers in the potential outcome. We have Justice with the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. And we also have the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with so many different zodiac signs. So we got Earth, right? Taurus, another Virgo, Capricorn. We have Gemini, we have Pisces, we have Cancer, we have Libra, maybe even a Sagittarius. Alright, so every single card in the main spread on the left, all 5 of them, the 3 cards that came out and the 2 clarifiers are all major arcana cards. They're all major arcana cards. It's unbelievable. And there's also one more major arcana card in the potential outcome, the Justice card. The Lovers in the middle, right there. It could be a Gemini you're dealing with. It could also be a card of a choice. Some of you could be dealing with a couple of people and you could be choosing between those 2. Or maybe among 3. I don't know. But at the same time, the Lovers, in my opinion, is the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between 2 people. It's a soulmate card. It's a twin flame connection card. It's a card of when 2 people are madly in love with one another. Okay? And it's also a choice. Alright, so that was the last card that came out in the main spread. So ultimately, after the 4 cards to the left from it play out, this is where you're going to be sitting at. Right, this is where you're going to be sitting at. You will either have a choice, okay, or you may find yourself madly in love with somebody. Yep, madly in love with somebody. It's like the 2 of you belong together. But let's go back to the beginning, right? The Moon clarified by the Magician. The Magician is actually one of your major arcana cards, Virgo, unless you're dealing with another Virgo. It's also another Gemini card, just like the Lovers. You and Gemini actually share the Magician, in case you didn't know. But at the same time, it's a card of manifestation, and most importantly, it's a card of taking action. The Moon clef that the Magician is clarifying could be a Pisces you're dealing with. The Moon is a Pisces major arcana card. At the same time, it's a card of fear and secrets. Alright, so for some of you, perhaps somebody is going nuts over you right now. It could be you who is going nuts over somebody, and surprise, they could be going nuts over you as well. Right? So the Moon could be them in secretly manifesting you, or preparing take some kind of an action towards you in secret. But at the same time, they could be like very emotional. They could be very, very stressing about it, having fear of rejection. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Chariot, there's definitely action coming towards you. Right? Those 2 cards are definitely action-oriented cards, or cards of a trip. Somebody could be traveling. Maybe both of you are traveling, or they're traveling to see you. They could be traveling 100 yards, or they could be traveling 100 miles. I don't know. But those 2 major arcana cards are definitely action-oriented. The Chariot is a card of victory and success. It's a card of Cancer. You could be dealing with a Cancer, right? And they're hoping to win you over. They're hoping to win you. Okay? The Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck is also a victory card, just like the Chariot. The Six of Wands is also a card of being in the center of attention. It's a card of feeling good about yourself and feeling good about what's going on. So if you're dealing with 2 people, there's going to be a winner and there's going to be a loser. Alright? For some of you, it's a win-win for both of you. If you're dealing with just one person, it's a win-win for both of you. Okay, and in the potential outcome, we have that Justice card with the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Justice could be a Libra. You're dealing with Justice, could be an actual place where people get married, like a chapel, or what have you. But, you know, Justice in the potential outcome, yeah, it's like, let's do everything by the book. Let's make it formal, official. Let's get married. Let's get that piece of paper, and let's make sure everything is, you know, like it's the way it's supposed to be, I guess. The Ace of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles, fantastic cards, because the Ace of Cups is all about love. right? It's a card of emotions, true, genuine, authentic love. But the Knight of Pentacles at the same time, it kind of balances it out, because the Knight of Pentacles is all about practicality, planning ahead, having money in the bank, and all that good stuff. So it's like you have love for sure with that Ace of Cups, and you have longevity, practicality, making plans together, and maybe money in the bank. All right, so it looks awesome. Let me know how this plays out for you. But looks, what, 6? Yeah, I count 6 major arcana cards. Every single card in the main spread is a major arcana card. So this is unavoidable. This choice you're about to make with the Lover's card, if it is a choice in your scenario, then it may define the rest of your life, Virgo. Just so you know, no pressure, no pressure, right? Anyway, really happy for you. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Virgo, this spread is for you. We have the Two of Wands clarified by the Tower, we have the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Star, and we have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Aries, Scorpio, Aquarius. Yeah, those are the major cards, major Zodiac signs. Some of you Virgos may have to step out of your comfort zone this week, but it's going to be worth it. You're going to have to take a risk to gamble maybe a little bit, to start something, to do something you wouldn't consider doing in the past, but it's going to pay off. It's going to be okay. I'm saying you will have to step out of your comfort zone because if I understand correctly, most Virgos are like, you need time to make, before you make decisions, you need to make sure everything is safe, you need to plan ahead, you need to get to know something, you need to strategize, you need to make a plan, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. That's awesome. That's one of your fortes, if you ask me. You guys are excellent planners, excellent strategists, and things like that. However, I have seen Virgos in my life who could be spontaneous, taking risks. So maybe that's what's going on. You will have an offer on the table. You'll have some kind of a choice. What funny, right? The first spread was about a choice, and so is this one, right? The Two of Wands clarified by the Tower. The Two of Wands is a choice. The Tower, perhaps something that's going to happen very unexpectedly. It could be like a very hot offer. You will have to act right there on the spot because it's just going to be, it'll be gone. You snooze, you lose, So with the Tower, I think this is some kind of an offer that's going to land on your lap real quick, and you'll have very little time to react, right? The Fool on the bottom of the deck could be an Aries. The Fool is a card of taking a risk, taking a leap of faith. That has to do with that offer. Maybe you're shopping for a home, right? And a realtor is going to call you and you're going to tell you, you know what, there's this house, it fits your description, it checks all the boxes, but you need to act like right now. I need to hear from you that you're ready to buy it. Let's go see it real quick, but I need an answer from you today. That's what could be happening here. Because the Ten of Pentacles in the middle, it is a card of real estate. Real estate. It could also be a card of financial abundance. It could be a card of a family. And the Star right next to the deck could be an Aquarius here, but it's a card of a wish come true, right? So if you take a risk this week, if you do something, if you start something you haven't considered doing or starting in the past, it will pay off. It will actually turn out to be a wish come true. All right, Virgo, let me know how this plays out for you. If it's not too personal, not too private. But you will be facing a choice. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Virgo, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. It doesn't even have to be an ex in your case. We have the Seven of Cups clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow Earth sign, Taurus, another Virgo, Capricorn. So this King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. For some of you Virgos, that's you. All right? Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. But just to make it easier for me to interpret, I assume this King of Pentacles is somebody from your past. So it could be a fellow Earth sign, Taurus, another Virgo, Capricorn, or maybe this person is all into finances. They could be an entrepreneur, someone like that. This person has something to do with your work, or they did have something to do with your work. It could be like an industry event, or maybe a reunion with a person or people you used to work with, right? Because it's definitely a happy hour, okay? I never promote adult beverage consumption, but I can't help it. That's what's going on here. It's a happy hour. It's some sort of an industry event, a reunion with coworkers or business partners, or something like that, because that's what's happening. It really is. Right? The Seven of Cups and the Three of Cups. Yeah, people are out celebrating. People are out raising glasses with the Three of Cups, right? The Seven of Cups, by the way, could be a card of intoxication, so be careful. Don't overdo it. Eat some food, all right? The Eight of Pentacles clarifying the Seven of Cups. It's a card of work, business, and finances. All right, then the Ace of Cups right next to the deck. More cups. More cups. Somebody's going to offer you something. And that something could be another beverage, or it could be a love confession. It could be a love confession. After a couple of beverages, somebody may say something. You know what I mean, Virgo? Yeah? Somebody may start saying things like, oh, hey, I've always had a crush on you, or something like that. And you guys can take it from there. All right, Virgo? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Virgo, this week. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. It's a very, very straightforward reading, Virgo. It really is. The Two of Cups in the middle. When it comes to work, business, and finances, I always interpret it as a handshake card. And that's exactly what it is here. That's exactly what it is. It's some kind of a handshake. It's an agreement. It's an alliance. It's partnership. It could be you being hired, you being promoted, or maybe you're hiring somebody or promoting somebody. It's two people or two parties or a company and a person shaking hands on something and signing something. Okay? And the Two of Cups is preceded by the Knight of Pentacles. This is an offer. It's as serious as it gets. When it comes to work, business, and finances, the Knight of Pentacles is one of those cards you want to have, you want to see in your readings, right? It's a job offer, it's a business offer, something, right? Something that two people or companies will shake hands on with the Two of Cups. The Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a card of victory and success. It's a card of being promoted, hired, recognized. It's a card of becoming an employee of the month. All right, feeling good about what's going on, right? It's a victory, but it feels like it's a win-win. Okay, I don't see any losers here. The Eight of Wands right next to the deck. Perhaps it's like news. Somebody's gonna say, it could be like a company-wide email saying, "Hey, by the way, we signed this deal," or it could be an announcement to the public. It's also kind of moving forward. Some of you could be traveling with that Eight of Wands, but this happens after the handshake, after signatures, right? So yeah, looks good. Congrats. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Virgo. We have the Three of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, clarified by the Six of Cups, and we have the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with the water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. I gotta be honest with you, the first thing I thought of, you're gonna be invited to a Pisces birthday party. I know it's still, 3-4 weeks away, 5 weeks away, but perhaps some people plan ahead. Right? So that's what it kind of feels like. This King of Cups, if they are Pisces, they have a birthday coming up in a few weeks, and maybe they'll invite you. If that's not the case, you're still dealing with this King of Cups, right? So most likely a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, and you may run into this person at some kind of a party or a reunion, right? It kind of reminds me of one of the previous spreads we just did with the Three of Cups. Okay. So maybe there's a bunch of people you're going to be running into, right? But what you're not expecting is some kind of an encounter or an invitation that has something to do with this King of Cups, right? The Page of Cups clarified by the Six of Cups. They will probably invite you to go somewhere. You may meet this person at some kind of an event, and then they will invite you to another event, probably not in the same day. And again, if this person is a Pisces, it could be their birthday. All right, and from what I see here, you'll be glad to see this person. You'll be glad to mingle with them, right? Because the Six of Cups, the Page of Cups, these are all nice cards. Nice cards that we usually, when those cards show up, we're usually glad to see people. All right, Virgo, so that's what I have for you for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Virgo, have an amazing week.